Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. Welcome. My name's Nori. I'm coming to you live from the Digital Engineering server. This is the Digital Engineering mod pack, and this is modded Minecraft. This is our mess. So yeah, I probably look a little funny. A lot has happened since last week on Friday. Beyond, obviously starting and building up our base. We've gotten into some mana and artifice. And by some, I mean, I think I hit tier 3 last night. Let's go check our Oculus real quick. Yeah, so we hit tier 3, so I have, in a sense, chosen my faction, as it were. We've done a little bit of building. We've made a few magic spells. We've got the start of our big tower that we're going to be working on. There's apparently a visitor on the far side. Maybe? I guess not. So we've done some work already. And we're going to continue to expand. So what we have is what is essentially the main section. I got... So from here, we're going to build up and we're going to do a bunch of floors. What I had been doing is going off in cardinal directions and setting up wings, as it were. But I think this side right here, we're going to leave as the ultimate entrance. And so this, I'll work this into a giant like stairway into the some kind of evil looking stairwell right here. That'll go into the into our base. For right now, this is working as my temporary keep things out doorway. It works. It's good enough. So what have we been doing? So we managed to get far enough in where we made a bunch of ritual runes to set up our permanent spell making. So if you saw last week on Saturday, we did a couple of arcane rituals to create our first couple of spells. I've put a more permanent fixture in place here so that now we can craft more spells as we continue to level up. We still have our lava and water generators, which seems kind of funny to have a water generator, but this is actually very convenient just to have a water source block right there that's constantly refilling, especially when dealing with Hexaria right here. I may move this setup, but for right now, that's where it's at. Off to the west side of our base, we have our occultism setup. So we've got 2 floors already. So and so you have to kind of set up a bunch of these circles, pentagrams, whatever, rituals for the different things that you want to do. And so each one has a different reason and purpose. So I think what we'll have is a large tube that goes up, and we'll set some stairs that come around the outside that'll walk you up so that you can get to the ritual that you need. And that way we can just leave them set permanently down. This one I had set up to do a crusher ritual, so there was a little crusher demon that was over here-ish. I could throw minerals to him, ores, and he would turn it into dust. And I made because I needed it to upgrade my tier, I made a broom, and so I put the broom in here to chase a little demon around and collect our dust. The demon, unfortunately, does slowly die over time. Now there's better, faster ones that will stick around for a lot longer. I have not made that one yet. I have to go get some more stuff for that. But it's a work in progress. We're not trying to race all the way to the end of everything in the first week. We have seen a lot of excitements. Friday nights are usually the nights that we do community night, where we go around and see everybody's build. Unfortunately, right now, that's a little easier said than done. I don't have a method to quickly fly around. So going from base to base gets a little difficult when you look at Katoa and his group are 2,300 blocks that way. Zodicus is 1,500 blocks that way. Our closest neighbor, Macus, is 500 blocks just over there. It's actually right across. She's right across the waterway. So that's not too bad. That waypoint is going to drive me nuts. Let's turn this off for now. That's another location. Sky fonts. So Bazinga and Astria are about 3,000 blocks in that direction. Kara is about 2,200 blocks in that direction. And Shale's about 1,500. So it's really difficult to just... If I were to try and take you guys around to see everybody and what they've been doing on Friday nights without some faster mode of transportation, we would waste a lot of time. Right now, we're basically stuck moving by ocean. So while I'm working on faster modes of transportation, we will look at what's going on around here. So I said to the west, we have our occultism shop. To the north is our roots workshop. So here's our roots rituals. This is for Roots Classic. If you notice, I am actually wearing an armor from Roots. That would be the Wildwood plate is what I'm wearing. I like it. It kind of gives me a little gruff exterior. Works well. I just wish I could get it like red or a different color. And mostly because, like I said, we hit tier 3 in our Mana and Artifice, and we have joined the demon faction. So we're allied with the demons of the Nether. And to further support that, right over in that area, we're going to put up one of the requirements we need for tier 4 is to put a structure up here as part of our faction. And so that's got its own ritual and everything else. And so we'll do that over there. I think we'll probably end up setting that up and trying to get that ritual knocked out tomorrow on our Saturday stream. So it'd be good to have the platform up there as well as to get that ritual taken care of. So we'll try and knock that out tomorrow. Above this point here is so this is where I did my faction ritual. I may just leave this permanently here and then build up another floor to put in another set of ritual runes. And yeah, just kind of keep going up with that. So there is a point to keep going up. Why are we going up? Mana and Artifice, one of the moats requires you to be above cloud line. So you got to get pretty high up there. So if we build a large tower right here on top of the volcano, that will satisfy our need for height for our moats of air, as it were. I can stop towering up and hanging out on top of that slime island over there. It's just painful. So that's kind of the plan, is to take this up, and we'll do a series of different kind of, I don't know, elevators. Now there is a in Mana and Artifice. There is this. I gotta find it now. It's a block. It's basically the mages. There it is. Slipstream generator. And so my plans is to put that somewhere in here as a way to move up and down floors, because why wouldn't you? And then to the south side over here, because I am who I am, we are going to put in a this is where we're going to do like a lot of our create farms, and we'll put in a big create tower system right here. I haven't gotten started on create because I've been kind of trying to knock out a little bit of this magic stuff first, just because it'll help get us set up really well. So like in the occultism, we've got far enough along in occultism that I've been able to build the occultism's storage system. So we have our stable wormhole. I need to go kill some enders so I can make my remote, but we have occultism's storage system. Now, I have a lot more work to upgrade this. I don't have much for space in it. I have to go and put in a bunch of extra stuff to get some more storage space, but one thing at a time. We are making our way there. Oh, look. We just got somebody new who joined. Little Chris is on the server. So yes, we have our spells. So I thought we would do a little bit of building. What I'm trying to figure out is what we want to build. So maybe it's not a bad idea to these neighbors. I tell you what, these people get. I have some very noisy neighbors. Excuse me. Nobody asked for you guys to come in for visits. Thank you. Not interested. Pushy salesman. These guys have been trying to contact me regarding my car's extended warranty. Or maybe my horse's extended warranty. I guess that's probably more apropos since there's really not much for cars here. That's right. Get out of here. Scram. All right, so now that we've done a little bit of clearage. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll continue to build these walls up a little bit here. So we're going to want some materials. Now we have been pretty much making our entire place out of deep slate, which I think works. But the other stone that we have been using is this tough, which obviously we need some more of that. We've been using that because it's I actually like it as an offsetting color. It also gives a nice, nice textured feel. Yes, just pillars in between here. There we go. Yeah, I think this will work. I hadn't really planned on doing it that way, but I think that'll be okay. know now what I know about what people are doing. So, Katoa and company are, well, they've dug into Mana and Artifice pretty extensively, near as I've been able to tell. Atsana, who's also on the server, has started up. So Atsana started the first mine colony on the server. So we have one of those now. It's so convenient to have these spells. I thought I'd gotten to a point where I'm like, I miss having my storage for everything. And then I got far enough along in my spells that not having my old storage system and access to blocks didn't become as painful as it could have been. So I still miss being able to just go up to a screen and make whatever I want because I've got all the farms and everything. But I think that happens with anybody who goes from one mod pack to the next. It's just, I think, a function of playing modded Minecraft. So to that end, I don't know that I would worry too terribly much about it. I'm going to make this stuff eaten. I was going to put a window there. I think I will. Well, I still think I'm going to put a window here, but I think I'll put a bigger picture window. There we go. So what plans do we have for this season? I'd like to say that there are tons of plans in the works. Pretty much, I think the first, if anybody were to ask me, I would say almost the first month is going to be just trying to get established in here. So there are farms to be made. It'd be nice to have. Really, I missed. I don't have enough. Hey, look, Shale's joined. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make a bigger jump to get up there. I just hope we don't fling ourselves over the edge. Now, I am working on getting my spells learned better. So that's coming in time. Eventually, we'll be able to get to a point where we don't actually need to carry around a spell book. Because what we can do is we can just, everything becomes what they call rote. Or basically like memorized. Like you've casted the spell enough times that you now know the words by heart, so to speak. And so that's kind of the plan. There we go. Nice comfy walls. All right. This is not the ideal way of using this thing, but it is the way I'm using it right now until I can make my remote for the storage system. All in good time. Maybe we'll go do a little bit of adventuring tonight. I think we can afford to do some of that. Go look and see if we can find ender pearls in the nether. Oh yeah, much better. Now I think what I need is maybe some kind of join bit and then held off, or something. We need to put in a stairwell here. Of course, we need to. We'll probably end up taking out a portion of this lava lake here, and then fairly certain what we're going to do is have a very large room. I think my mouse just ran out of juice. So if you're wondering why all of a sudden my screen stopped moving, it would be because I ran out of battery in my mouse. I love when that happens. So yeah, I think a lot of this area right here will get carved into a large create contraption room. Yeah. It's got a good feel to it. I like that. Let's do our little sprint across lava because we can. Aqua dashers are really nice. They say fluids. They mean fluids. However, we also have made a our Ember Glow bracelet, since we are parts associated with the demons, and that gives us some fire protection, though you do have to recharge it periodically. Now, we do have plans to do some community build stuff, some work with people, like we did last season. So if you saw the Wellness and Success Center, there's a lot of plans for that. I know at one point, like over here are valleys and caves and whatnot, and so I think there's a plan to put in a at least me and Zoda were talking about putting in an Elytra flight course over here, because we thought that would be fun. Super great to do. We have been carving waterways in everywhere. So if I go in on a map, so like this is a waterway that's been named a channel or strait. We have a number of those in places, and where it makes sense to have them at anyways. We found some areas of interest, places to go adventuring at. But let's see. So like right here is Zoda's place. So you can see he's already started doing some work. I've been out there once or twice to have a look-see. But I haven't been out there in a little while. Like I said, it's a little bit of a hump over to Zoda's place. It's a little bit of a hump to anybody's place, frankly. And then down over here is Katoa and Company. So this is their base, and then right here is where their colony has started to go in at. So there's a couple buildings right there. Which should prove to be interesting to see what happens as this colony expands, because this is an illager place. So it spawns a bunch of pillagers and whatnot. So I imagine things will get really interesting for them. Way up here is Shale's place. So she started here. She's moved in over here. She's got some sheep going on right here. And she started to build. She's going to do a big mushroom place right here on this island. So it should be a very interesting build to see what she does. And then out here in the ocean, this is a big island. And I'm certain it's probably bigger since the last time I've been over here. This is Kara's place. And so all of this green here is she put in. So this area right here and this were islands pre-existing. And she's been steadily filling this in. She's going to build some kind of huge palace there. And over here on this very bright green grassy area is where Bazinga and company are at. Again, this map's probably a little old. I haven't been out there to see what new they've put out there. This is where they're at. So, lots of goings on. Now, because it's just fun, I need to, this will work. So right here, so there's a spell you get to learn. It's called Activate. Sorcery. I don't remember if it's tier 3. No, it's tier 4. So next one, or no, tier 5. I'm not seeing it. Bear with me while I look. I don't spend too much time looking for it. So we don't care right now. Oh, there it is. It's tier 2. Oh, so I could learn it already. I just need to go make the spell. So, so this will allow us to basically send a redstone pulse via spell into a block. And so my plans was to make this floor retractable by sending a redstone pulse and then having the stairwell open up. But until that point happens, I've just been picking the blocks up and putting them back. Let's go step into the nether. All right. Fire projectiles. That's the problem with my spot right here is I attract ghast. There are lots of ghast. What I would like, the problem is I don't think I actually have Warped Wood Forest anywhere near me. We can go try these places. The easiest way is just going to be dig my way there. So we'll just dig our way over there. Super exciting. No, I'm not really worried about lava flows because with the ember... Ooh. Hold on. That is a very important thing to have. There's my others. I want that as well. So I've been looking for that block specifically because I'd like to attune. There we go. Attune it to ignism. Makes it easier to find those things. The other thing that we need to do is get ourselves some fruit. Eat our fruit. Grab our pick. And pick up this very valuable piece of ore. Very valuable piece of ore. And back we go again. Eventually I'll have to actually go looking and doing a lot more. So we'll need the ignism ore for occultism. And I'm going to need a bunch of that. Suspect later on when I go to make the bigger storage modules to upgrade my storage. So that's going to be an important item, and having a way to locate them easy enough is also going to be an important item. Unfortunately, it's one of those occultism is not picked up by mystical agriculture. Now, we could add the mod to the mod pack that would allow us to add occultism to mystical agriculture. But I feel like the mod pack right now is pretty good the way it is. We do have plans on the next updates for the mod pack. So, oh, that was almost really bad. Me rambling away, and I'm just gonna walk right off the edge. Yeah. All right. I don't have to be as careful in the nether. Other than, obviously gassed, of course, they're still painful. But it's not as much of a trouble for me as it is for probably some other members of the server is going to be. Except for those guys. Those guys are going to be painful no matter where I go. You just stay over there and be a good boy and just die. So those are hulking zombies and are really just uber bad news. Scram, dude. Like the red one there, oh my word. Let me tell you what, he has got a ton of health. Super painful to kill. I was hoping maybe, but I don't think we're gonna find any. Ooh, those are good. I definitely need to make a silk touch ring. That would be handy. Let's get ourselves a snack. I think, yep, there it is. A good pickaxe. Don't necessarily need gold. Now, I was out with Bazinga the other day, and we stumbled into one of these awesome dungeons. Um, that was extremely lucrative, like insanely lucrative. I think I came out of the dungeon with like 65 blocks of gold and a bunch of already processed ancient debris. So all I have to do is turn it into netherite ingots. Fantastic. Oh. Whoa. Oh, right. Well, that was weird. My whole screen just went crazy. I have no idea what happened. All right. Sorry about that. Didn't interrupt anybody too bad. Yeah, there's some of my demon brethren up there. We are not going down that way. So, yeah, pretty much not what I was looking for. All right. Well, nice little short jaunt. It's not going to hurt anybody. It doesn't hurt us. I think, however, we will go back to where we came from. Yeah, that's what you get, dumb dog. Try to hurt me. So, yeah, I think we'll just skedaddle out. Skedaddle. La 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 la. Wow. Listen to me talk. We'll just beat feet back to the house for right now. We got some goodies. We'll probably need some of this stuff for putting together our faction, whatever they want to call it. We'll look at the Oculus when we get back to the house. We'll check it out. Oh yeah, this is going to... Yep, that's going to split the video. Oh wow. It's interesting. Oh yes, this is our farm we have underground. So we did put in Patina Pipeworks, which is a fun little mod. So apparently you get redstone signals and you put the pipe base over top of a water source block. You turn the handle and it starts to rain water, and each one of these pipes will handle a 3x3 section of ground. But it does appear that there is an upper limit as to how far it will go on one source. So I may have to put another one over here in order to get this last section of the farm in place. I've just not been in a real big rush because me and farming, you know. And that is a portal, so we could go visit Shale's place. That is a portal that will take us over to her place. That is the only portal I've managed to put up thus far. And if she yells, we might go visit her. For right now, we're going to put away our toys. So we don't forget to do it later. Dump off our inventory. Now we will have to, so Tinker's Construct is in here, obviously, with the slime islands that we see up there. So we know Tinker's Construct is in here. But I do not have a smeltery built yet. I will probably actually build it in over here as part of the create stuff. I also need to figure out how, well, I don't need to figure it out, I know how. Just get together a lava generator and keep things, use lava as really a method of, I don't know. I think we use lava as a way to keep our create stuff going. I don't think I'm going to do windmill powered. So we'll experiment with some different ways of running our create contraptions this season. But again, that's not a right now sort of thing. What is right now sort of thing is figuring out how much space we're going to utilize over there. Because it's definitely not going to be the same size as what we have already set aside. Like, these are small little places, but they only need to house a little bit. So this didn't need to be any larger than this. The create's going to be a much larger system. So how big does that look? And what does that look like? Do we not do stairs? Do we actually take it across and do a bridge and then do a stairwell inside? And then we do a large construction over there? Maybe. Sounds like a plan. I don't know. Spitballing ideas. Chris is just killing it over there. Of course, I suspect he's over at his parents' house just picking things up. And what do we do with this area over here? I don't know. Lots of things to do. We're just getting started in the season. Just getting started to get into it. Maybe that's what we should do. Where do they put mats? In my pocket. See, this is why I want a controller. This guy. Because then I could handle it while I'm out and about. I think I've got this already, or stuff at least to make one of these. These are what I'm missing. It's the ender pearls. And the easiest and fastest way to get ender pearls without having to... Oh, I should... Alright. I'm being stupid. There we go. There it is. So let's set that right there for a second. Because we have... Easy villagers. Iron converter, incubator, breeder. What we don't have is the bed. have the breeder. What does the incubator take? Whatsoever. Villager 1, villager 2. Do I have any carrots? I have no carrots. So therein lies the first problem. All right, take care of that in a little bit. Let's at least get this going. I want at hopper. I want a hopper. All right, so there we go. So what we are going to do is we'll take our incubator. We'll put the incubator right there. We'll put our, excuse me, the incubator goes right there. That's our breeder right there. And then we give, yo, eat skull. What's going on, my friend? That looks much better over on the other side. How is it going, my friend? All right, some food items. Wonder if I have. How are you doing tonight? You having a good night? Yes, I don't have any carrots, do I? Yep, just read. Well, that is good to hear. Haven't seen you around in a bit. Yes, Fridays are good days. Fridays are very good days. I hate farms. YBA. I have no idea what that is. Bread. I feel like this should eat bread. Pretty bizarre, huh? Well, bizarre is sometimes good and interesting. Let's see if I got enough to at least get them going. That's a pretty explosive breath. Would be super nice. They're not gonna eat that. You can glow, huh? Oh, sounds interesting. Send me a link. I'll go check it out. Trying to figure out the easiest place to get. If I go that way. It's to the west. All right. It can't be any worse than like Gunfire Reborn or We've been doing Deceit last couple of weekends. That's a cancerous game. I should say toxic. I don't really think it's cancerous, but it is very toxic. What is the other one that we've been also dragged around in? Somebody hadn't asked me what it was. I could have told you. Portal. Oh, I've been doing Ethereal Estates too, and Browns. So the last couple ones. T, Y, and Z, huh? Well, I mean, if you can get away with it. All right, tell me that there are people here. I don't need many. I just need, you know, like a farmer or so. Hey, asking ye shall receive. No, there we go. Pick them up so I can throw them in my pocket. Well, it sounds interesting enough. I'm game. Send me a link. I'll go check it out. That actually sounds like fun. Maybe making a trip to go visit Shale anyways, because so, yo, it's I forgot to mention, welcome to our season 2 server. I don't know if you've been following along or not. Just keep falling down everything. Hey, if he's the main character, he's the main character. You're welcome. I made you entrance to your farm. Some carrots. Oh, I need some cactus. Crippled cowboy and a mafia boss. Huh. Well, you know, if you're recommending it because it's you're having fun with it, and it sounds like something might be interesting to check out. Just gonna hurt myself. Least you could do is offer some carrots. No, I don't want to. I want you to sell me carrots. Pain in my neck. and I don't think I'm going to find any carrots around me. Alright, I guess we go back home. Beat down on develop, huh? As I recall, so how would you were building a mod pack based on Kami, the what's that demon warrior show? Kami no Yaiba, I think it was, something like that. How'd that come out? Demon Slayer, there you go. Yeah, Kami, okay. I need to work on my pronunciation. I see. Yeah, I stuck you on follow, so I've been watching whenever you post something new over there on CurseForge. I have 1 carrot. I don't even have a carrot. Oh, but that worked anyways. Nice. Well, you know, sometimes that happens. It's easy to get carried away. I wouldn't fret too much about it. They ate the bread. How nice is that? Yeah, I got it. There we go. I think vanilla Minecraft is dead. I think if you get into modded, so I still see a lot of activity for modded, and modded seems to actually be picking up a lot more steam. Vanilla, it looks like it's been pretty much dying out. Oh, I don't follow the vanilla guys too much. Oh. Hit the wrong key and moved in a funny direction. All right. So we should be able to. Wow, bread really fills those guys up. Nice. All right, glass. These things take forever to cook. Need to get tier 4 so I can upgrade them. YBA. We've been doing well, me and Katoa have been doing some deceit last couple of while back. And I don't know, earlier this week we were doing Rebel. That was not Rebel, Rounds. Let's see if I turn that down just a hair touch. he's been kind of getting involved and busy with his stuff. So I don't know. I'll ask nicely, see if anybody on the server's got a carrot. Somebody keeps sending me garbage in my mailbox. I don't know why I'm getting garbage in my mailbox. I don't know why I need garbage in my mailbox. Figure out who's doing that. And then return the favor. Alright. Yeah, I think the biggest, if I was watching some of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers I probably watch are actually from the Hermitcraft series. When I get around to it, but it looks like they've even those guys have broken up after almost 10 years at it. They're all off doing their own thing, and a couple of them have taken on to doing modded Minecraft, which is kind of one of those things where I've seen a resurgence in the modded Minecraft. Is because some of those guys are off doing their own modded Minecraft series now. And it's cooking. All right. Well, I guess the class is not going to get done before we have time. That's fine. Yeah, basically we're just going to set up a little growing farm station here to make us lots of villagers, because that is something we are going to need anyways. And we'll make one of these guys a cleric that hopefully we should be able to buy and sell ender pearls from. So, one thing at a time. But we are out of time for tonight. So we only budgeted about an hour. But stop back by tomorrow. We'll be here in the morning, afternoon, or the evening, depending on where you're at. It was good talking with you, Yo Skull. I'm going to go look up that YBA and see if I can't see what all the noise is about it. But Roblox. I actually know some people who do a lot on Roblox. Interesting. Well, I will do so. Okay. Well, I got it now. Yep. I will get on that. I will reach out to you, my friend. Until next time, be safe. Take care. Have a good night. Good seeing you and talking to you again, Yo Skull. And then we'll see everybody again here bright and early for Saturday morning coffee. And we will get into some more mischief making. Take care. Have a good night. Bye now.